Hi, I'm Denis Campbell, host of Worldview. Every Monday in UK Progressive Magazine, I write a column on key issues of the day. So this is the Monday line for the 21st of January 2013. The very high inaugural address bar to clear. Kennedy's first, Lincoln's second. At 12:05 p.m., President Barack Obama will do what only 14 presidents before him have ever done, deliver a second inaugural address. He will stand before a huge crowd on a specially constructed stage beneath the Capitol's south steps as the world waits to see what he will say in that important address. Now, President Obama was, as prescribed by the Constitution, officially sworn in on Sunday, the 20th of January at noon. That was in a private ceremony in the Blue Room of the White House. So his term begins as scheduled. The unofficial and ceremonial events were moved to Monday, since the government does not officially recognize Sunday as a workday. Also a wise move, since many prominent Christian pastors participate in the inaugural ceremonies, and this avoided angering a very large church-going community across the United States. While second inaugurals generally lack the pomp and ceremony of first swearing-in ceremonies, as we enter the fifth year of an Obama presidency, there's a feeling of continuity in government. Everyone returns to work on Tuesday morning, and while there'll be a few changes in the president's cabinet, everyone knows where to find the office supplies and the phone numbers of their colleagues. But the second inaugural address is the one time it's one of the last moments of poetry in a president's time in office. Imagine having to clear this bar for your second inaugural address. With malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and a lasting peace amongst ourselves and with all nations. Wow, that was Abraham Lincoln. He would die from an assassin's bullet a little more than a month after delivering that speech. How about this one that JFK issued in his first inaugural address on the 20th of January, 1961? And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. Inaugural addresses are the holy grail of speechwriters. Yes, a president's speechwriting team can turn on a dime and help the president with minor opuses like the one he delivered during the Newtown tragedy. But Jon Favreau, who has often been described as President Obama's alter ego, has toiled since the morning of November 7th, that's the day after the president's re-election, to climb inside the president's head and find the right words to describe where the divided nation of the United States is today and where it will be led for the next 4 years. While it certainly won't be as brief as the 270-word address President Lincoln delivered at Gettysburg, it will require about 18 minutes of the best speechwriting John has ever done. The tone must be hopeful, yet grounded in the realities of a still weak economy, while simultaneously trying to bring together a nation so divided it is buying up assault weapons as fast as manufacturers can produce them. And yet the timing similarities of Lincoln's Nation Divided survive this day under President Obama. So it's a day of celebration and a time of cautious optimism. Perhaps Mr. Favreau would consider a hybrid of the two above referenced addresses. Ask not what your country can do for you, with malice towards none and charity towards all. Okay, I'll stick to my day job and leave the speechwriting to those much more qualified. Congratulations and Godspeed, Mr. President.